It is special election day in Washington state. More than 200 local measures will be decided, from school bonds and levies to fire district measures. The first batch of results just dropped about an hour ago. Thanks for being here at 9. I'm Steve Solis.
I'm Jessica Janner Castro. We will start with a major decision in Renton on whether to raise the city's minimum wage to one of the nation's highest. So here's a look at the first round of results. Right now, 58% of voters are in favor of the higher minimum wage. King 5's Maddie White joining us live with reaction. Maddie.
Hey, Jessica, you're right. Yeah, I'm live here in Renton at an election results watch party, and it's still early, but so far those results are showing that voters here in Renton are in favor, 58% with those early results, of bringing the minimum wage up to as much as $20.29.
I will feel a huge sense of relief because it has been such a journey to get here.
A journey to get here, but one that may have just paid off.
I think everyone can relate to the cost of the living crisis.
For Political Action Committee, Raise the Wage Renton.
There's thousands of working families in Renton that they need a raise. You know, inflation is up through the roof.
The cities of South King County have seen big boosts to minimum wage laws recently.
We are losing well-qualified workers to these neighboring cities when we decide as a city not to raise our wages.
While Kent, Maple Valley, and Renton stayed at the state minimum wage, in 2022, Tukwila brought their wage up to as much as $20.29. Tonight, it's looking like Renton will follow suit. It's not welcome news for everybody, though.
It's going to affect my boss's bottom dollar at some point. You know what I mean, Sean?
And that small business operator also told me that things have been tough doing business since COVID. He says that they might have to cut their hours now and also possibly raise the prices on drinks at their bar, Uncle Moe's, here in Renton. Reporting live in Renton, I'm Maddie White, King 5 News.
In Marysville, voters are deciding whether a 0.2% sales tax for transportation improvements should remain in place for the next 10 years. With tonight's first count of ballots, 71% of voters are approving the tax. The measure would generate an average of $3 million a year. In Pierce County, the Puyallup School District is asking voters there to approve a capital projects bond. It would cost 87 cents per $1,000 of assessed home value and would fund improvement projects throughout the district. It will need 60% to pass, but so far, less than 50% of voters have approved it.
In Tacoma, residents are voting on a bond for improvements and safety upgrades. If passed, this measure would provide $650 million to Tacoma Public Schools to replace or renovate 11 aged and deteriorating campuses. It will cost the average Tacoma homeowner about $90 a year. Right now, this does have more than 60% of the vote needed to pass. You can also find all of the election results on king5.com. Just text the word results to 206-448-4545 for a link.